Boy, they better turn that down. They're gonna put me in YouTube jail. Listen to a little Alan Stone, Voodoo. What a great song, man. What kind of voodoo do you do? Yeah, it's good stuff. Well, hello friends, Coach Bob with you today, and today, oh my goodness, we're heading over to Tallahassee Bikefest. It's going to be a great trip, not very far, just a few minutes from the house. They changed the location this year, so, you know, I don't know exactly where it is, but I'm sure I can find it. It's at a park over here off of Appalachia Parkway. Last year, it was over at Railroad Square, which I thought was a very cool venue. I hope that this does not impede the growth of it, you know, because sometimes you change a venue and things just don't have the same vibe. But they're going to have a stage over here. The concerts are free. They're going to have food trucks and that sort of stuff. All of the local motorcycle shops are going to, I say all of them. Oh, Ryan, I don't think is going to be there, but my buddies from Florida Motorsports and Red Hills, which used to be Red Hills, now it's Ride Now. I don't know, what is Ride Now going to be like? I'm a little apprehensive about it. You know, they're more of a chain, and sometimes those chains, they just lose that small town feel. I don't know if I'm going to like it. I really like the guys at Red Hills. I haven't been over there since the change of ownership, so I need to get over there and check things out, though. Just certainly don't want to cast any aspersions. Don't want to throw no rocks, you know what I mean, before I've even been over there. That's not cool. Shame on you. Shame on you, Coach Bob. Don't do that. All right. Anyway, we're going to do the Tallahassee Bike Fest thing. Again, Florida Motorsports is going to be there. Ride Now is going to be there. They're going to have bands there tonight. Food trucks. They're going to have a Stasic Cycle. That's electric bicycles for kids. They're going to have the Stasic Cycle booth going. I'm going to be manning that tomorrow from 11 to 3. Actually, as you watch this video, it'll be on Saturday. So for you, it will be today. Obviously, I can't make the video on Saturday morning, have it out on Saturday morning. So this is Friday. So this is the day before the video comes out. But I'll be doing the Stasic booth. So if you're heading to Tallahassee Bike Fest, before and after the Stasic thing is running from 11 to 3, I'll be at the Florida Motorsports booth hanging out with my friends over there, and during the 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. time frame, I'll be at the Stasic electric bike booth. It's going to be fun, bunch of kids stuff. It's going to be great. I love that kind of stuff. I do want to commend the organizers of Tallahassee Bike Fest, or Tally Bike Fest, I think is the official name. Let me close this up. But Tally Bike Fest, man, it's amazing what they are doing. I'm very impressed. And here's what I mean by that. You know, you have Bike Week, which is all things biker. You know, they do have the stuff out by the raceway, and which is nice. But obviously the king is Harley Davidson, and everything is focused on that, in that direction. What they're doing over here is a little different. They've got Portia Taylor, who represents Polaris and Indian, and she is started, I think, Black Girl Ride Black Girl magazine or something like that. She's leading some rides, which I think is wonderful, man, on Indian. And so there's going to be a lot of different vehicles out there, a lot of different motorcycles, not just Harley, right? And then also, the Bike Fest has put together adventure rides. So they have an adventure ride going tomorrow morning. They have another one going on Sunday morning. I'm going to try my best to take part in the one on Sunday morning, just to see what it looks like. They have the maps downloadable through Rever. That was a Ducati Scrambler is what that was. There's a Harley Fat Boy for sale. But all of the maps for these things are downloadable through Rever. We have a lot of canopy roads, and I know that Porsche is going to be leading a lot of rides in this area. I'm sure that all of the roads, I've heard a lot of motorcycles today. Out where I am is the It is the Tallahassee Canopy Road Mecca section as far as I'm concerned, out where I am. We have all of the Canopy Roads, and they are quite lovely and a lot of fun to ride on. So I'm sure a lot of the rides are leading because it's really, really close to where they're having the event. I mean, this could work out a lot better, but we'll see. We'll see what sometimes it's the layout, right? You know, are you landlocked and all that sort of thing. The concerts, they have a main stage set up. The concerts are all free. You come out, you bring you a blanket, you bring you some lawn chairs. Who knows, if I could talk Coach Vic into it this evening, maybe I can get a lawn chairs and hook the trailer up, and me and her ride over here and listen to a band. There's a band particular that is from this area called the Mae West Band. I really like those guys. I mean, I really, really do. They play that kind of 80s and 90s rock. They're older guys. They're really, really talented. And in their sound system, I don't know what they're using, but it has that real retro sound to it. You know, there was a certain way the kick drum and all that stuff, and everything sounded compressed to a certain amount back in that era. And brother, they nail that sound. They just nail that sound. So I do want to come up here and watch them tonight. Also out at the Harley Davidson dealer, they're having a rally kickoff party. So all things Harley out there, if you want to go to that, I may run out there too if I have time. We'll see. But this is going to be a big deal, man. I think Tally Bikefest, the organizers are really trying to make it nice. They're trying to make it very diverse, not only in motorcycles, but in people and backgrounds. It's going to be a great thing. So right lane, I imagine this is my sign, event entrance, 1.1 miles, so very cool. They've got it lit up. This is my first time over here. I wanted to do it hands-on and heads up with you guys for the first time so that you could see what Tallahassee has to offer, so that if this is not on your list, maybe it can be added to your list in days to come. But I'm super excited about this because there has been a lot of talk about this, a lot more of a social media presence this year. This is cool, man. This is cool. Again, I was a little reticent about the moving of the venue, but seeing it lit up like that with the big sign telling you where it is and all that, and that they're going to close this right lane, that's pretty cool. All right, so here's a turn lane here. Let's see what we got here. This says, yeah, I just saw a motorcycle turn in there, and it says Tallahassee Bikefest. There's a nice signage there, and signage here. Tallahassee Bikefest. Is this the entrance? I guess it is. What does this say here? Bikefest, go to the left. So it looks like those signs were pointing me down to another entrance, but look at that. If you make a wrong turn, they still have it set up so you can make it. Look at this. We have a Spyder in front of us. That's pretty cool. Wonder if I know them. All right. So anyway, we're on a little gravel road. We know Spyders and gravel don't mix, but we're just going to do it anyway. We're going to throw caution to the wind. So I should have gone up to the next entrance. That would have been the one to go to, but that's okay. We are here. This is a beautiful park out here. We used to come out here and run and do different things out here. Now here's a big parking area up here. I know a lot of the parking, one of the complaints was that the parking was going to be in the grass, and they were concerned that motorcycles were going to have an issue with kickstand sinking in the grass. So if you have one of those little plastic pucks or whatever, what we used to do is just run up by the bar and crush a couple of beer cans and create our own. Oh my. So if I'd have come down one more exit, one more road, it would have been this entrance right here. So right here, this is the cross-country course I was talking about. We used to come out here and run. No burnouts. No burnouts. And parking is up here. I see it looks like another Spyder up here. Okay, we got more gravel. I can tell you the big touring machines, they won't like the gravel part. This is one thing they won't like. They're going to have to look at that one for the future and see what that does for the event. But yeah, you know, gravel, dirt, sand, those things don't always mix very well. A little bit of water there, a little water feature for you. Look at that, isn't that pretty? Come out here, I'll throw Coach Vic off the dock, see how well she swims. All right, look at this. Quite a few tents. Looks good. I'm gonna flip this up. Starting to get a little warm in here. Got dudes talking, figuring out what's what. Quite a few bikes out here already. I see them all, and this is how they do it over in Panama City. They park in a big grass field, so I don't see that that's going to be a real problem. It's not going to be an issue. I'm not looking for anything special. I'm just going to head right over here to bike parking. I know that I can park up on the circle, you know, with Florida Motorsports. Just kind of seeing where they are for tomorrow. Man, this looks nice. In fact, I'm going to tell you, way more vendors than last year. There's 5 times the number of vendors here than were here last year. So, man, kudos to Tally Bikefest. I mean, they really. Let's see what I see up here. I see the Ducati signs over there. I think they got some patches. There's the main stage over there. It looks pretty cool. Yeah, they got chairs. They've got a tent in the event of rain. So yeah, very cool. Very cool. I'm just going to back up right here and just park this mamma jamma. I am in no hurry and I ain't freaking out about nothing. I don't care. Yeah. There we go, just like that. I don't care. I'll just park right out here in the open. I'll start my own row, the Coach Bob row. Look at that. All right, well, let's shut this baby down and see what we got going on out here. I cannot believe how much this has grown. Like I said, they didn't have near this number of participants last year. Man, super excited. Man, way to go, Tally Bikefest. All right, well, I'm gonna grab a camera. I'm gonna do some walking. Don't ever question the storing prowess of the Spyder. I've got a beanie helmet and 2 jackets in the back and my big full face with a camera on it in the front. So, all right, well, you know I'm in the Florida Motorsports booth. Have to do that first. So here we go. Check this out.
I recognize that sound anywhere. Come on, buddy. Brother, see you tomorrow, man. All right, so let's do a little walk around. Got to hang out with Matt and the boys. It was nice. Got to meet the Stasic rep. Super cool guy. He won't be here tomorrow. That's why I'm here. And we are just revved up and riding in a bike show. All right, got a little black side we're playing. Here's where the main stage is. You got a VIP tent and all that stuff. This is going to be super cool, man. I just cannot believe the growth in just a year. I bet you this place is packed tonight. Tomorrow's going to be awesome. I'm super fired up.
All right, well, you can see that how many bikes were here when I got here versus how many are here now. Tons of them here now compared, and that's just been an hour. This place is going to fill up and it's going to be awesome. Super stoked about all this. Did you see the head shake? The dude looked at me and went, There it is. That's the nod. That's the nod. Let this dude make sure he don't run over me. They got cars parking over there, and motorcycles parking over here, and people driving all up in there. It's crazy. It's crazy. You know, my fears about it not being a great venue, I can say they're squelched, you know. The gravel road, you know, it's not that much. It's only 200-300 yards if you come in the right way. I came in the wrong way, obviously. And if I'd have just simply read the sign, I did see that it pointed further up, but I just was like, what the heck, I'll turn in here. I know it goes into the same park. There you go. All right, just like that, we are on the pavement. And see, that's the way I came in right there along that paved road, or along that dirt road, I mean. And I should have come in right here. They have a sign right there that's lit up, and they probably have another lit sign right here. They do. So not only do they have signs that are much more clear than, you know, a stupid person like me. Oh my goodness. But they got food. They're going to have more food vendors out there and all that stuff, man. They got the bands out there. It's going to be cool. It's going to be super cool. And just like that, Tallahassee Bikefest, Tally Bikefest, I'm sorry, I digress. Tally Bikefest is at our 6 o'clock position. Be sure to check things out today, being Saturday, or tomorrow on Sunday. I'd love to see you out here. Let me close this up. I'd love to see you out here. It's a beautiful venue. It's going to be hot. Bring plenty of water. Plenty of water. If you would, subscribe to the channel. Give it a old thumbs up. All that stuff. You know what I'm talking about. Same old business. Same business. No new tricks here. Yeah, I don't know. It looked like a gold wing trike. But yeah, this is super close to my house. I mean, this is less than 10 minutes from my doorstep. I love this. I've never had a motorcycle rally 10 minutes from my doorstep. That's crazy. Now the question is, this evening, am I going to go to the Harley dealership? Well, we'll figure that one out. All right, well, I plan on going back tonight, definitely, and watching the Mae West band. Whether I'll get footage of that, I don't know. Depends on how the editing process goes. I've got to do a little bit of work. Coach Vic's band, tomorrow she is leaving town, taking our youngest daughter to go see Taylor Swift down in Tampa. Should be a hootenanny for her. She's going to have a good time. But I tell you, I'm glad I'm not going to see Miss Swift. I hadn't lost anything there. All right, so Tally Bikefest. I know you dug it, because I dug it. It was cool. Cool people, cool sights, cool scenes. Be sure and check it out. But until next time, yes, you do me a favor. Go out, buy the motorcycle of your dreams. Eat right. Make them big muscles. Take care of yourself. And remember, if you're not having fun, you are definitely doing it wrong. Now you go seize the day, and I will see you on the road real soon. What kind of voodoo do you do?